All right, good morning, guys. Welcome back. Today is Thursday morning, September 17th. First day of kindergarten was yesterday. How do you think it went for those kiddos?
Well, I can tell you that we saw some of them on the specialist Zoom yesterday afternoon, and that was really a great thing to meet the new students, the new kindergarten students here at Bates. They seemed all really excited and raring to go, so I'm looking forward to getting to know them certainly as the school year goes on, for sure.
Very excited. From what it seemed like, the kindergarten teachers were all very excited to meet their students too. So it seemed like everybody had a really good day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I know for kindergarten students, it's very hard to be on the computer. It's probably the first time they're really spending the day on there. So I thought they had a really good job. You know, they had good stamina, meaning they worked really hard as long as they could to do that. So kindergartners, today will be an easier day because it's day 2. You have a lot of support in the building. So hang in there. So today's Thursday. What else is going on today?
Well, from what I understand, it's going to be a pretty big day all across Salem. Mr. Robinson, do you want to talk about that?
Why don't you, I'm not one for talking about myself, Kat, so.
You know what, 9:45 a.m. tomorrow for anybody that's learning, or sorry, today, it's today, for anybody that's learning from home today, if you can turn your TV on at about 9:45 a.m. on Salem Access Television.
What channel is that? Is that channel 13?
I believe it's channel 15, I think, does the educational access programming.
Just, go on and Google it, because at 9:45 today, Mr. Robinson is going to be doing something pretty special, live on air.
Live on air, that's right. That's going to be going out for all of our kindergarteners, actually, so it's going to be something very exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. I've never been live on TV before.
Well, right now you are. Do you have any sneak peek, anything that we need to look out for in that lesson?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be silly. Do some dancing, some stretching, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's actually kind of cool because one of my buddies from high school is actually going to be the cameraman over there at SATV. So shout out to Mike Murray, if anybody knows him. But yeah, it'll be pretty sweet.
Well, I know that I will be setting my DVR at home so that I can watch it when I get back from work tonight. So I'm really looking forward to it. That and the Celtics game tonight.
That's right.
Let's go.
Now, so I'm looking outside right now. Tomorrow is Friday, so there is a pickup for materials for kindergarten students for the packets. And so kindergarten parents or students out there, the packets are actually going to go along with some of the lessons that are being played on cable access television. So keep an eye out on that, and there'll be pickup on Friday, tomorrow. So we're going to do that from 8 to 11 and 12 to 2. That'll be available at Bates. All right, so I wanted to get that out there. Anything else going on today, guys?
Oh, I saw a lot of good things yesterday, and I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of good things in person today. Everybody's doing a great job wearing their mask, washing their hands. Keep it up. If you're at home and you have to go out, again, wash your hands, wear a mask, stay safe, good physical distancing as best you can, but keep up the great online learning for everybody at home, and keep up the great in-school online learning for everybody here in person. And again, 9:45 this morning, Mr. Robinson, live on Salem Access TV. Tell your parents and your cousins and anybody you know, watch Mr. Robinson, 9:45 today, Thursday morning. He's going to be on TV, live.
That's right, I will. I just wanted to say that, life is a lot about balance, right? And so the last couple of days you've been on the computer a lot and maybe not moving as much as you could be. So please, please, please balance that computer time by getting outside, getting some exercise, anything from, just taking a walk around the block, going for a walk, walking the dog, riding your bike, going out and playing with some friends, maybe who you live near, or family members that live in your house with you. Anything you can do to get outside and play. It's really, really important that you do that, because you're sitting on the computer for a long time, which is important, but it's also important to get outside and play. So please, please, please get outside and play.
Well said, because when I was in kindergarten or first grade, second grade, my favorite memories about elementary school was playing, right? Getting
Yep.
outside and, playing pickup games. And I know it's a little bit different this year, but you can still get outside and play. We had recess today and everyone was physically distant, but socially, together. Everyone was having a great time. So that the two can happen together. So that's what's been great to see this year so far for the kids that are in person. And I look forward to seeing that more. I think as we get going, there'll be more creative games and activities that are going to come out as everyone gets used to it, and we're going to have a blast. So I can't wait to see Mr. Robinson tomorrow.
Today.
Before we
today.
It's today.
Oh, it's today?
Yeah.
Oh, I just read that. You're right. It is today.
A few hours, what, an hour and a half?
About an hour and a half from now. That's right. Also, this message is going out to parents. Parents out there, be on the lookout. Teachers are going to be calling you. We want to talk to you. We want to make sure things are going well at home for you and your child. We want to support you in any way that we can. If I can't personally support you, I will do whatever I can to find the person who can. And I know that we have a full staff of teachers like that here at Bates. So please reach out to us, or call us, email us. Whatever we can do to help you, we're right there for you, and we want to help you. So parents, if you're watching, please reach out to us with anything. There's nothing too small that we want to help with everything, basically.
Absolutely.
And just to piggyback off of that, make sure that if you are going to miss something, like a block, because we all know things are going to happen throughout the day, right? It's a little bit different. Just communicate with your teachers so they know if you missed an activity, where you are. It's going to help them take attendance and track engagement and catch you up, the next day. So just be open and communicate to your teachers as best they can, because they're going to try to reach out to you as well, as Mr. Robinson said. All right. So we are going to send it off. Before we do, it is Hispanic Heritage Month, and Mr. Fonseca, who's not here with us today, our assistant principal, put together a little video to educate you all regarding Hispanic History Month. So I can't wait to see it. And Mr. Robinson, when you're ready.
All right, well, that's going to wrap up your announcements for today. And as always, it's a great day to be great.
I'm going to edit this part, so don't worry. You guys see it?
Yep.
All right.
Hey Bates students, this is Mr. Fonseca, and I have a special announcement for you today. Today is September 15th, and it is the very first day of Hispanic Heritage Month. Hispanic Heritage Month is a time that we celebrate people in the United States who come from countries in Latin America. So there are many countries in Latin America, but just to name a few that you might have heard of, we've got the Dominican Republic, we've got Brazil, we've got Argentina, we've got Mexico, we've got Honduras and Colombia. These are all countries that are part of Latin America, and people from these countries call themselves either Latino or Latina or Hispanic. And Hispanic Heritage Month is a time that we remember these people that come from these countries and are living in the United States now, and all the different ways that they make our country here in the United States more special. And so I'm going to give you a couple of facts about Hispanic Heritage Month so that you can understand it a little better, and I'm going to give you some questions to talk about with your classmates and with your teacher. So there's a lot of people in the United States who consider themselves to be Hispanic. In fact, in 2019, just last year, there were 60.6 million people in the United States who consider themselves to be Hispanic. And that's 18% of all of the people in the United States. So to give you a picture of that, that's like if you took 100 people in a room, 18 of those people would consider themselves to be Hispanic. So Our population here in the United States has many people who consider themselves to be Hispanic. And not only in the United States, but also here at Bates. At Bates, 32.9% of the people in our school, of the students in our school, their families consider themselves to be Hispanic. So this is part of the reason we're taking a moment to remember Hispanic Heritage Month, is because such a large part of our school would consider themselves to be Hispanic. And there are other reasons we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. We want to recognize all of the different things that people from all other countries have done to make our country here in the United States more special. And there's some questions I want you to think about with your teacher and with your classmates as we spend this next month remembering Hispanic Heritage Month and remembering all these different countries in Latin America. One of the questions I want you to talk about with your classmates and with your teacher is, why is it important to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month? I started giving you some reasons, but I want you to think of some more. And then this other question, which I think is even more important: should we celebrate our Hispanic population, our people who come from all of these countries in Latin America, only during this month? Or should we be celebrated and valued all year long? Should we have Hispanic Heritage Month every month? What do you and your classmates and your teachers think? I'm going to show you one quick video about Hispanic Heritage Month. Then I want you and your classmates and your teacher to think about these two questions and come up with some answers. All right, let's take a look at this video on Hispanic Heritage Month.
In the United States, September 15th through October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month. Cultures and contributions of Americans whose ancestors came from Spain, Mexico, the Caribbean, and Central and South America. There are about 54 million Hispanics and Latinos in the United States. That's a lot of so began as a week-long observance in 1968 under President Lyndon Johnson and was extended to a full month 20 years later in 1980 by President Ronald Reagan. September 15th is special because it is Independence Day for several Latin American countries, including Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. Mexico celebrates their independence one day later, while Chile and Belize honor theirs on September 18th and September 21st. In the U.S., Hispanic Heritage Month is celebrated with community festivals and educational events. Kids in school learn about famous people of Hispanic heritage, like Ellen Ochoa, woman to become an astronaut, Nancy Lopez, one of the greatest women golfers to ever play the game, Mexican-American Cesar Chavez, who worked to improve conditions for farm workers, Severo Ochoa, a Spanish-American Nobel Prize winner in medicine, and Ileana Ross Layton, the first Hispanic woman and first Cuban-American elected to the U.S. Congress. What famous person of Hispanic or Latino descent would you like to meet?